Lightning strikes travel through the human body in about 3 milliseconds, but that's plenty of time to do serious damage to just about every one of your natural functions. Survivors describe an incredibly loud and bright flash followed by extreme pain. Thankfully, there's good news. You've never been less likely to die from lightning in the United States. A 2013 study from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention showed that U.S. deaths were down more than 70% from 1968 to 2010. In 1969, there were 131 reported deaths, compared to just 29 in 2010, thanks to reduced outdoor time among other factors. In the past decade, just 1 in 10 lightning strike victims died immediately. As for being struck at all, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration estimates your odds in a given year are about 1 in 1.9 million, or about 1 in 12,000 in your lifetime. So, not very likely. But there are plenty of ways to increase your odds. For one, you can be a man, who make up a full 85% of US lightning deaths. Or you can go to the south, where you're far more at risk, especially in summer months. Many believe golfers are favored by lightning, but recent studies suggest fishermen are actually killed most often, followed by campers, boaters, and soccer players. What do these groups have in common? They're the most unlikely to heed NOAA's most important piece of advice. If there's a thunderstorm anywhere nearby, change your plans and go inside immediately. Myths and outdated advice often prevent victims from protecting themselves. Lightning can definitely strike the same place twice, and it can hit rain or shine. Lightning seeks the easiest conductive path on the ground, which may not be the highest point nearby, so don't count on tall buildings to protect you. Standing under trees actually increases your chance of being struck by a traveling current. Lying flat on the ground to minimize your height also doesn't help, since currents traveling through the ground can be fatal from 100 feet away. And many experts now say to forget the so-called 30-30 rule, about seeking shelter if it takes less than 30 seconds to hear thunder after seeing a lightning flash. Instead, go inside if you hear thunder at all. It's that simple. Go inside during storms. Avoid plumbing and appliances. If you can't make it inside, a closed car is your next best bet. The metal frame is likely to take the hit instead of you. NOAA emphasizes that it's not possible to be safe outside in a lightning storm. But if you're absolutely stuck, avoid open fields, water, and isolated objects. Try to find the lowest elevation and hope for the best.